It's like tapping your head and rubbing your stomach at the same time. Guys that have issues with that until you practice it a little bit, then it's the same thing. You say something negative, we'll say so-and-so in this team just got killed. Like, oh my God. Oh. Think about his family, think about the kids, think about the scenario, think about the team, what's going through their mind. You're like, oh. We gotta go to CQB. You guys ready? Push it right down. Just stack task on top of it. Just bury it.
So you wouldn't, let's say you went into CQB, you wouldn't carry that through into that even like an hour later or something like that?
Just wall it off. Same thing with cutting people out of your life. Just bury it and just keep your mind busy. Just stack task on top of it over and over and over. Like, and a lot of it's hard to do in the quiet. Like when you're doing meditation and it starts to come in your conscious thought, bury it. Something else, something else, something else. Turn on music, anything. Something else to get your mind off of that topic on anything else. It could be sports, it could be reading a book. It's like you got to do something to get that off the forefront of your mind and suppress it. And once you do that and you keep stacking task on top of it, it'll naturally get lower and lower and you just can't let it get in your conscious thought. As soon as it pops up, redirect. It's like, think about Nick, redirect. Who wants to go to the wind tunnel? Okay, let's go to the wind tunnel. Just flying, coming back. Like, who wants to stop and get tacos? Let's get tacos. Cool. Hey, you hear about this op? You hear about this op? When's our next trip? What are you doing? Just keep adding different tasks on top of it, suppress it. Anytime you sit there in the quiet and you're like, I get a picture of Nick on my fridge. Every time I look at it, my eyes will shift over and I'll start looking at other photos. Like, all right, here it is. Miss you. Suppress it. Keep your mind active all day long. Idle hands. Idle brain. Nope. Got to keep it focused. Got to keep it on something. Anything. Just drawing. Something. Doodling. Doing something to where that is just not sitting away, just soaking up bandwidth. It's not going to make you better. All right? Just not. It's hard to do though. But once you practice it, it's like anything else. It's like learning a golf swing. Got to learn the mechanics. How do I redirect that? How do I focus my attention? I'm just going to bury it. I'm going to think about something else right now. And as soon as I'm done with that task and this thing starts to rise back up, I'll put another task on top of it. Keep my brain active.
Is it one of those skills that serves you in the moment but has long-term like impact or issues? Like, do you feel like it's something that those ones you need to address?
You definitely do. And I think it's where ibogaine comes in. Because after a while, after a lifetime of doing that, you forget how many things you have buried. And that's really where the ibogaine comes in eventually. And that's what I tell guys. If you imagine like a yard of beer, right? You've seen a yard? Imagine there's a yard of beer sitting at my pelvis that's sitting right at my throat. And I've just filled it with trauma. And I've just poured positive stuff over top of it, over top of it. Eventually, all that stuff on the bottom is going to start to take up space. And before you know it, it starts to come out of your mouth, free flowing. Now you're just toxic. All the stuff you suppressed, all the childhood stuff, divorces, loss, all the things. Now it's just coming out of your mouth and now you're just spitting venom all day. Like you get a grimace on your face, your eyebrows start to curl and you're just looking for anything you just want to crush. Like, I hate everything. I hate every person. I hate everything. I hate this. I hate that. And it becomes just who you are. Until you dump out that yard of beer and start from ground zero, you're just going to keep stacking that trauma until there's no room for anything else. And now I just have a yard full of trauma. That's where the 5-MeO lets you dump it out. Now I've reset down the baseline. I still got trauma, but now I'm just setting it a quarter way full. Okay, I got to find a way to scrub out the rest of this. Is that talk therapy? Is that meditation? Is that sauna, cold plunge? Like, what is it? What else am I doing to try to get out the rest of that and then not just keep compacting it? It'll serve you for a while, and then eventually you got to dump it. Just got to find out whatever's the best method for you to be able to dump it consistently. For me, it was psychedelic, and now it's just talking, just being open. Like, I got a bunch of traumatic stuff that I suppressed down inside, but as soon as you want to know about it, I'll just tell you about it.
And that feels like it's relieving some of that pressure or bringing some of that out and maybe not keeping that. Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. I think a lot of people, your story feels like the ultimate manifestation of those things brimming over, and finding yourself like not even being able to sit still in the world, like to the point where it's just, like going to the supermarket feels like chaos. Mm-hmm. And I think a lot of people have, maybe traumas and difficulties that tip them over the edge, and they don't realize that that's what's probably causing it. They feel like it's the milk that they spilt on the floor, or the kids spilt on the floor, but really it's something much deeper that's just, like you say, not giving you that buffer zone or yeah. The Pazzi said yesterday that you used to have this sort of persona that would be very present, you know, like it could be you'd be angry, or your eyes would be like almost black. And she did say DJ can still switch that on today. Like there's certain things that will still bring that out of him today. Do you recognize that, and what are the situations that sort of bring it out?
Conflict, people screaming, loud noises, big crowds, it'll still go, but it's what I tell her. It's like, this is the most well-rounded, outside of the injuries and the hard skill set, but as far as mentally, emotionally, this is the most well-rounded I've ever been. And what I tell her is like, I can sit and I can hover at a 2 all day. I can nice, calm, easygoing, super chill. And the moment I have to, I can roll that thing to a 10 so fast. And I can feel myself morph. It's like the Incredible Hulk. I can just snap into it and I'll be sinister. I will. I'll kill everybody. I have the courageous restraint to not do it. But if I have to spring back into that version of me, I can do it very, very fast. Some things just drive me up the wall. It just will. And some days it'll just happen naturally. I'll just wake up in the morning and I feel like violence. That's all I want to do. And then you start to not even put yourself in scenarios. Like 2 days ago, me and the kids, I'm pumping gas at the car, and there's some homeless guy who is screaming obscenities, just screaming. Not at me, not at anybody else. And then he looks over at me and kind of gives me one of these, and top of his lungs, screaming. Somebody opens up the door, it's a little white lady, and he screams in her ear, and she jumps and throws all her shit. And it was everything I could do to not get out of my car, walk over there, and just beat him to death. That's all I wanted to do. I thought about all the scenarios, stomping on him, cracking his head open like a watermelon, dragging him around the pavement just to show my kids what true violence looks like. And now I just have the ability to go, nah, put it in drive and just leave. Like I already lived it. I already got the satisfaction. I know exactly what that looks like. I know exactly what I'm physically capable of doing. I know exactly how far I'll take that. But now I also know what's going to happen on the backside. Cops are going to show up, ambulance are going to show up, they're going to put me in handcuffs, it's going to be on Fox News, it's going to ruin the business, ruin my kids' lives, ruin my relationship with my wife. I don't have to. But if you walk over here, put me and the kids in threat for my life, you're going to watch me uncork this thing really, really fast. Now I just have the bandwidth to not do it. But there are moments.
Yeah, I was going to say, we said yesterday, like if you was given the opportunity to go back and do it again in the career, if a situation called for it, you seemed eager to, like, yeah, is that a similar kind of thing? Like, give me the opportunity to unleash this a little bit. Like, is there an attraction to being able to go to that place again?
I think everybody, especially guys in a profession or guys that have dealt with high level violence, you're always waiting for the opportunity to rise to where you could uncork it one more time. Because most people have never like really seen it. Like they've seen this, they've seen that. Like you've never really seen what that looks like at full extent. And once you have, you're like, man, I really just want an opportunity to kind of let it go. Got a lot of built up frustration, got a lot of pain, got a lot of trauma, got a lot of pent up aggression. And I kind of just wish you would slap one of my kids just to watch, so I can see the look on their face when I drop into the scenario. And I tell both my kids, like, we've only got one. I have one shot. If it happens to either of you, the other one is shit out of luck. But if it happens, you're going to get to see the show one singular time, and that's all you'll ever have to see it. It's like
boyfriends is going to be an issue, man.
You kind of just sit dormant. You're like, it feels like you're a caged animal at some point. You're like, I'm never going to have the opportunity to uncork this. I just try to keep myself in the physical condition where if I have to, I know I'm only going to have to do it once. I'm just waiting for that moment. Part of me hopes it never comes. Part of me hopes it comes to where it's a scenario where they're all going to watch it. Like, just sit back and watch this real quick. But yeah, I mean, I can go sinister real fast, and it feels comfortable. It feels familiar. Like I can revert back to who I was 5 or 6 years ago really fast. But I tell the kids too, like, I don't want to yell. I don't want to scream. I don't want to ground you. I don't want to take away iPads. I don't want to do any of that. Like, I want us all to be buddies. Like I do. I come home. I don't want you guys arguing. I don't want to have to do any of that. If you make me raise my voice, I usually preface it with, hey, I don't want to raise my voice. I don't want to yell. I don't want to scream. I just need for you to do your part in the family and represent the family. And right now, what you're saying doesn't. Stop. I'm going to say it again. Stop. I'm about to scream, and then I will. And then everybody kind of freaks out. I was like, I told you, I didn't want to do that. Please don't make me do that again. Don't. But I don't. We don't hit. We don't spank. We don't do any of that.